Hey, it's JC1424 once again with Gran Turismo 3, and in this episode we're going to be racing at Midfield Raceway 2, the reverse version, and this one is a little more humid, I think foggier out in the distance than the forward version, which was obviously a really sunny day. We're going to be using a car that would be in Class A with, I guess, like this Skyline, Evo, Supra, the Impreza, and of course the Corvette. It is the Viper GTS. Of course, like in many episodes in the series, that is not at all in arcade. You gotta buy it. So, we'll leave arcade mode. So many menu screens. We're gonna go to simulation mode. And that's where we're gonna buy it. And of course I have enough credits to buy it. And still, S2000 LM race car, that's what we used in the last episode. I spent a bunch of time in the simulation mode trying to win the car, because you can only get that car if you win it after a championship. And I got lucky enough to get it on the first try, because there's a bunch of cars you can win by winning a championship. We can go to USA, and Dodge, and there are 3 Dodges in this game. You got the Dodge Viper GTS and the Viper GTS R concept, which, see, this is the concept version of this one right here, because the GTS race car, Team Orica. And you can see the similarities, like a different body kit. I think it might perform almost as good as that one, but then this is the regular GTS, is the one that sold a lot in the late 90s until whatever the next version of the Dodge Viper was. But it comes in silver with blue stripes, black with silver stripes, and then red with silver stripes. And this kind of looks like candy cane. I like that, but there's just something very satisfying about silver and blue, or white and blue, which you see a lot in the Ford GT40. So we're going to buy like that, and that's what we're going to be using in this episode. And now I've gotten into the car. I didn't really need to do that, because as long as it's in the garage for your simulation mode, then you can use it in arcade mode. So now that we got that, and you saw that it's just the straight stock version, go to single race again, put it in professional difficulty. So it's gonna be a long 10-lap race with worn tires. I think in Gran Turismo 4 you can actually race this track with wet pavement. You can tell from like the lighting and the setting that you get whenever you race at this track in this game that it was supposed to be, but they couldn't do that for many tracks. But the concept of racing at midfield wet, I've always really liked that, and I wish it was in this game. But this is the closest that you get to it. No, like I said, it'd be in Class A, but it's gonna be at home. And there it is. So we're gonna get in this car, and hopefully they give us some competition in this one. There's not many cars in Class A that are as good as the Viper, to be honest. Alright, well, here we are, and you can instantly tell that it is way more gloomy than it was last time we were here. I think I see a white Nissan Skyline. Maybe that's what that is. And then of course you got an orange Honda NSX. It's a pretty good car. Not as good as mine. Is that an Eclipse? Or a 3000 GT? I don't know. Mitsubishi something next to me. Let's not run over the Camaro. It's kind of hard not to whenever this dumb car next to me keeps on forcing me to. And now I'm off the track. Every single person, we all went off the track right there. Holy shit. This guy is trying to run me off. Okay, yeah, that's a 3000 GT. That's what it's labeled as. Yeah, I would just basically call it an Eclipse. What is this yellow car? It's a slow thing. I don't know what that is. Is that the Audi S4? That piece of crap car that I just randomly decided to use for a video a while back? You gotta be kidding me. Kinda wanna go through the middle. They're not exactly letting me. But I'm doing it. I'm kind of doing it. Okay, whatever that white car is up there. Okay, yeah, it's a newer Nissan Skyline. They just put the thing up on the top of the screen. But that is an actual competent car. And it's gonna take me a few laps to catch that one. These guys just harassing me non-stop. Like, I can't take a turn properly because they're running me off the track. They're so freaking aggressive that they can't even stay on the track themselves. Damn Camaro. Like, he's pushing me and hitting me, and they all do that crap. But we're up to second. And we get away from these guys. Well, that yellow car fell back, and this orange Honda NSX is pulled up into third place, or he's about to. And we've got some straightaway speed in comparison to that white Skyline up there. So, like I was telling you, we have the best car in Class A, which would be the Dodge Viper. I mean, whenever you have the best car in Class A, you can start saying things like it's somewhere between Class A and Class S. Like, I don't know if it really even belongs here. I mean, I wonder if maybe the Pagani Zonda is a Class A car that they could have put up us against instead of this freaking Audi S4. That Nissan Skyline definitely belongs here because, I mean, he's actually putting up a fight in comparison to all the other cars. Damn, they just can't race this version of the track. I mean, they're driving off the track in almost every freaking turn. Whenever I try to race the track properly, I catch them for the most part, unless they're next to me whenever they're overdriving the corner and hitting the wall like that. So, I mean, this guy would beat me into the next corner, but he doesn't beat me off. But it doesn't matter if he just runs me into the wall in the process of racing like that. Magnetti Morelli. That is an awesome sponsor name. And I thought I might have this guy by the end of the lap, considering my pace, but no, we get it. The lead from him starting lap 3. He's probably going to ram me into the wall in this next turn. Yep, he tried. I helped him not drive off the track right there by driving properly. This is so dumb. I mean, it was fun passing them and trying to pass them cleanly and trying to race the track right while they race it wrong. But once I've gotten to the lead officially, and this guy's not harassing me like all the other guys, and we're away, then there you go. I've just got to take my pit stops. I guess we're only taking one pit stop in this race because we're on yellow and about halfway through the third lap. Yeah, beyond getting to the lead and away from this guy, I guess we're just going to make our way to the end of the race now. Well, we're at the end of lap 5 and the front tires are so freaking dead by now. Red dead. Now, the white Nissan Skyline, he took his pit stop at the end of lap 4, so he's having a 2 pit stop race. We know that much. And he might just beat us off pit road right here. Although, the thing is, I was pretty freaking far ahead of him, so... No, never mind. He's just now getting into the last corner of the previous lap. So yeah, we're going to keep this lead throughout the entire race. The only other car I believe that's on the same strategy as us would be that orange NSX. So we could see the orange NSX finish second in this race just by having one pit stop like me, even though he's not as fast as the white Skyline. Holy crap. I'm going to lap multiple cars in this race. When's the last time I lapped cars in a Gran Turismo 3 episode? I find myself wondering if I could have taken 2 pit stops in this race and possibly try to combat the only other guy that was taking just 1 stop, which was the orange Honda NSX that is currently 25 seconds behind. You know, because I think 25 seconds is about the amount of time it takes to get down pit road and then get off pit road where someone passes you. And we are losing speed on more tires. I don't know if we're much slower than the Honda NSX on more tires. And well, then there's the fact that I would have had a few faster lap times during the race if I had 2 pit stops. I'd have more fresh tires than worn tires. Oh my God, car, work with me. Freaking 3,000 GT's gonna pass me back. Damn, now we're 39 seconds. What happened to him? He was 25 seconds behind, and oh my God, car. He was 25 seconds behind, now he's 39 seconds behind. I know this guy didn't just take a second pit stop, because he waited all the way until 5 to take his first one. I don't think it would make much sense for him to only lose 15 seconds if he took another stop. So maybe he did, and I didn't notice. And oh my God, this car is so broken after we get to the 5th lap. But the simple thing is that it's possible. The white Skyline actually got around the Honda NSX. That is shocking. How? Why? How did that happen? The regular lap time was 1 minute and 23 seconds, and that was 4 freaking seconds slower just because of the worn tires. No, the NSX is back in second, so they're battling it out for second right now. Well, now I kind of want to see how it plays out. I'm not too surprised that the Camaro SS didn't fall lap down. I mean, he was 30 seconds away from me lapping him, so that's why I had to wait so long for him to finish his final lap. I'm surprised that the S4 didn't finish last. I figured that the 3000 GT was a little bit better than that car. I mean, look at the S4. It's just a big, bulky sedan. The 3000 GT has the word GT, VR4, and turbo all in the name. Oh my goodness. I thought the Skyline GTR was going to beat the NSX for a second because it had gotten into second place and passed a checkpoint, and it said that the Skyline had gotten up to second, and then the next time it was the NSX, so I don't know what happened there for them to only be 2 seconds apart. Thanks for watching this episode of Gran Turismo 3. It's nice to win again. It was challenging to deal with their bullcrap, not to race with them. I didn't feel like I was at an unfair advantage. I just felt like they were racing very aggressively and weirdly, and that was what made it difficult. You know, to see if I could possibly get to the lead before the end of lap 2. And I almost did. And like I was saying, I was wondering if maybe I could have taken 2 pit stops in that race and possibly had an interesting battle between me and the NSX, who only went on 1 stop. At least I think he went on 1 stop, because somehow he was only 2 seconds ahead of that Nissan Skyline GTR. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.